should be Friday, okay? Supposed to be, we have class on that day. But we will move our class on June 27, that will be Thursday. So, listen first, don't react. Okay, why? The state is asking us that we need to present our students. We don't have, they will be here 1 to 8 in the afternoon. So our class will start exactly 5 o'clock. But don't you worry, we don't have class on Friday then. Okay? I send you this class as early. I know most of you are working so that we can fix your schedule. Okay? It's a mandatory for us that we present you to the state. Okay? It's a part for us. The good thing about it, it's 5 o'clock. It's not good actually. I'm asking you a big favor. Please, we will start exactly 5. I promise I will send you home before 8, as they've done to us.
President?
Okay? Yes, sir.
You mean we have to come to school on Thursday, right?
Yeah, instead Friday. That's why I our whole body, when you say whole body, including this, 8 points, the brain 6 points, liver 1 point, the favorite of TJ, skin 1 point, of course muscle 6, and the histology 12 to 14. I believe it's 13 because I did already the exam. Yeah, don't worry, don't have tachycardia. Okay. So those things, that's why I told you, you just listen now, and Friday, everything. Please, whenever you study for your practical, try to say the words. You won't get if you just listen to your classmate. At least I'll give you an idea. Now let's go with the bone first. Okay?
Turn off the slide.
What?
Turn it off because the light behind you.
Okay, do
Just
me
kind
now.
of
Do
dark.
down on it. Don't use that finger. There you go.
Use that finger.
Yeah.
I love that finger. It's my perfect.
Hey, it's not like that.
Oh, again, do it again.
No,
hold
no,
on a second.
no.
Okay, good.
God.
Okay. So again, okay, I'll do the talking so that it will be simultaneously for you. Okay?
Wait, can you like move the skeleton just because
Yeah.
his head is in the
Yeah, not bad.
Well, okay, yes, ma'am.
Come closer.
Closer.
If I move closer, what?
Emmy.
Right?
No, I'm
Okay,
Can you
let's
move?
discuss first, okay?
Hold on.
Yeah, say 30. Okay. Frontal bone,
Wait!
gotta stand up.
occipital bone. Listen. Temporal bone, parietal bone, zygomatic bone, nasal bone. Don't forget this. Vomer. Okay. Maxillary, mandibular, mental protuberance, clavicle. Sometimes you see or collarbone. Sternum, subdivided into 3. Manubrium, body, xiphoid. 12 pairs of ribs. The first 7 are true. 8, 9, 10 false. 11 and 12 floating ribs. Now, for the pelvic bone, you have what we call your iliac crest, ilium, ischium, obturator foramen, pubic bone, symphysis pubis, symphysis pubis, symphysis pubis. You know what I mean, okay? I won't tell you directly. That means I will give it. So, acetabulum, head of femur, neck, greater trochanter, lesser trochanter, shaft, lateral epicondyle, medial epicondyle, lateral condyle, medial condyle, patella, tibia, fibula, and this is the calcaneus. Here, humerus, head, greater trochanter, lesser, shaft, lateral, medial epicondyle, lateral condyle, medial condyle, and don't forget at the back, olecranon process. So, tibia, radius, ulna. So, at the back, atlas, axis, and then until 7, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, coccyx. So, if I ask you identify third lumbar vertebrae, so that you won't count here, you start counting from the bottom. 5th, 4th, 3rd. You know that the lumbar have 5. Okay, so we're done with So from those, the one that I mentioned, that I will repeat again on Friday, of course, the scapula, I will repeat on Friday. I got 6 of those. Okay? Remember class, if the structure have both right and left, they call it bilaterally, you should know which is left or right. Okay? I don't need to tell you, this is right. This is right humerus, this is left humerus. You should know which is left or right. Okay. Favorite of rupture. Okay. Frontalis, occipitalis, temporalis, orbicularis oculi, orbicularis oris, zygomatic muscle, parotid gland. This is not a muscle, okay? Sternocleidomastoid, trapezius, don't worry. I won't give insight, okay? So pectoralis muscle, it's okay for me, just say pectoralis muscle, deltoid, bicep brachii, tricep brachii, brachialis, brachioradialis, flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, flexor carpi ulnaris. I want you to know this. I want you to know this, okay? Sartorius, vastus lateralis, rectus femoris, vastus medialis, gluteus maximus, or Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is not still pregnant. I thought she already gave baby. Okay, so I know, but it's a female. Okay, so bicep femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Don't forget that, okay? So gastrocnemius, tendons of Achilles, soleus, and the only muscle that we need to know here, tibialis anterior.
That's yours.
It's the one that I know that I want to do. Now for this one, I will give 8 points. It means I have to remove everything here. So parotid gland, when you see like this, it's gland, okay? Submandibular, sublingual, your favorite, superior conchae, middle conchae, inferior conchae, thyroid gland, right and left, superior lobe of the right, middle lobe. You don't need to say right or left because the left one doesn't have middle lobe. Inferior lobe, superior lobe, inferior lobe. So this is, sorry. So this is trachea, right bronchus, left bronchus, pulmonary artery, right, pulmonary veins, right. So here also, pulmonary artery, left, pulmonary veins, left, diaphragm, descending aorta, what's this?
Esophagus.
So, don't forget this one, abdominal aorta, inferior vena cava, liver, kidney, suprarenal gland. Remember this, common iliac artery, ureter, when it bifurcates, it will become external iliac, internal iliac artery. Again, abdominal aorta, common iliac artery, as it crosses to the ureter, it becomes external iliac, internal iliac artery. So for the spleen, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, cystic duct, common hepatic duct plus cystic duct become common bile duct. Of course, this is new for you guys. Right kidney, right suprarenal gland or right adrenal gland, adrenal cortex, adrenal medulla, renal cortex, renal medulla. What else? So, the favorite of Arthur. Just want to recognize him. So the small intestine, according to him, subdivided into 3: duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Don't worry, class. I won't put the pointer here so that you won't get confused. Okay? I will put it either here, middle, or extreme. I won't put the slide here. I know it's hard, so I will put it either here, here, or here, and then ileocecal valve, cecum, ascending, transverse, descending, sigmoid rectum. Cecum, cecum, cecum. You know what I mean, okay? But don't answer all cecum, okay? So the heart, right atrium, sometimes in your book, right auricle, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle, coronary artery, pulmonary trunk, left pulmonary artery. All arteries are red except in the pulmonary. Left pulmonary artery, right pulmonary artery, left pulmonary vein, right pulmonary vein. So, interventricular septum, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium. Tricuspid valve, other name, right atrioventricular valve. Bicuspid, other name, left
Right.
atrioventricular valve. This is the myocardium. So if I will separate it, it's easy to remember. The right atrium is bigger. Right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, pulmonary semilunar valve, and aortic semilunar valve. Okay, almost the same thing this class, but of course, right atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. Okay, arch of aorta, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and here, myocardium. Okay, interventricular septum. They remove the valves here. So it's here. This is the aortic semilunar valve. The semilunar valve, it's easy to remember. The valve where it goes, that's the valve. So it goes to the aorta, aortic semilunar valve. It goes to the pulmonary semilunar valve. So if you see this, if you see the pointer here, identify the pointed structure, and you know this is pulmonary trunk, pulmonary semilunar valve. Okay? Now, lastly, the brain. So this one is the stomach and is the esophagus. The skin, of course, I gave 1 point, your favorite. Okay. Epidermis, epidermal dermal junction, dermis, subcutaneous, hair follicle, and erectopili muscle, Meissner's corpuscles, Pacini corpuscles. That's it. Now for this one, so medulla oblongata, pons, midbrain, pituitary, hypothalamus, pineal gland, thalamus, corpus callosum, and then as Ms. Savana says, I-90. So pre-central gyrus, post-central gyrus. Pre-central function is primary motor area, post-central is primary sensory. All going to the frontal are all motor, all going to the occipital are all sensory. So Broca's area function is motor speech, Wernicke's area is sensory speech. So occipital lobe, frontal lobe, occipital lobe, and cerebellum. Don't get confused in the choices, okay? Cerebellum, and this is cerebrum. Okay? If you see cerebellum, this is the, no, cerebellum is the second largest brain. At the bottom. Now let's go to the histology.
Cerebellum.
Mister, do me a favor. Oh, sorry.
I missed something on the histology. So when the first